Hey, this is Beebee. I'm here with my dog Ruby. This is butterfly soup, and my laptop has begun this lovely habit of making a faint whirring noise, which is making me anxious. Oh God, my window just crashed. My internet window. Oh no, my online shopping is gone. Well, maybe that's what the problem was. Maybe it's whirring because it was having some issues with the internet there. It's probably crashing. We're probably gonna die. So anyway, where are we? Oh yeah, we're at a ball game with our friend um Mia. Is that it? And we're Dia. I'm sorry, I played that last night at like 1 a.m. I have no idea what I'm doing. My parents said so. Min. Okay, I was close. My parents said to pass my math test, and I failed. That's not something to be proud of. I don't know. It could be an act of rebellion. That you be proud of that. I don't know how you do it. I wouldn't be able to handle disappointing my parents like that. It's like my worst fear. Why? What are they going to do to you? If your worst fear is disappointing your parents, that means your parents effed up. Yeah, thank you, Min. Although to be fair, you threatened to stab kids, so I don't know how much I can rely on your advice here. You should be able to do what you want without worrying about what they think. I don't know, that seems selfish. I mean, relationships are reciprocal, right? On the one hand, you should not be afraid of what they think of you. And you should know that their love and support of you is unconditional, especially when you're fucking like 10 years old, like these kids are. But also, I mean, it's not that you necessarily have a responsibility to do well, but you're part of a family unit. You're part of a group of people who work together. I hope I'm making sense. It's not something that you chose, but it's something that everybody has to do is participate in a family and make that effort. Kids tend to kind of do it naturally. So like it's really the parents who often aren't leaning in enough. And this guilt shit, obviously her parents are like overbearing, at least to some degree. It's not selfish to choose your own destiny. What the fuck? You're like 8. Why are you telling me this? All right. We're at the Oakland Coliseum with Min's dad in June. Or is it June? Or is it Yun? Maybe. I guess I should explain where Oakland is to people who don't live in California. Hey, I used to go to school by there. Do you know where San Francisco is? We're not there. We're like 30 minutes from there. It's all the same area. Like people in Oakland like get weird about it, but it's San Francisco. It's all the same city. Hey, Dia. I have something I need to tell you, something important. We're watching the game. I don't need this. I gotta pay attention. Okay. Never mind. Forget it. Thanks. That was a waste of my time. Just kidding. Now we're mad. I said forget it. Don't worry about it. Aren't you having fun right now? Are you hungry or anything? That's my favorite part. I don't really care about sports, but I like going to games because there's hot dogs and popcorn and soda. That's about it. Why are you changing the subject? If you're trying to distract me, it's not going to work. Let's go get popcorn and share. Popcorn is great. I like popcorn. Who doesn't? Well, I guess to be fair, it does get stuck in your teeth. Min is so nice to me. Yeah, you're the only person she's nice to. Pay the fuck attention. Just tell me when you're ready to go. The popcorn guy is a few rows behind us. Use the mouse to interact. Oh no! Oh god! I was not expecting mechanics! Not mechanics! Look at the woman. She's cradling something in her arms. A dog? Dia quickly jogs over to take a look. To her severe disappointment, it's a baby. Relatable. Alright. We're so sad. Who's this? Empty seat. This is, Jinseo's seat? He went to the bathroom with Dad. Okay. Look at the diamond. I think Min is going for the loudest sound in history world record. Don't, this child is cursing. I can't. I'm devastated. No. I hope the person you likes someone else. Oh, man. It's the worst. Give me a break. Oh, she's coughing. Did you die? I choked on my own spit. I understand. She looks absolutely mortified. Who, Min? I didn't know she was capable of that. So Dia turns back to the diamond and pretends she didn't see anything. Well, she admitted it. She wanted to hide it. She did a bad job. I don't think there's anything else we can look at, so let's talk to Min. Oh, that's us from behind! Shit, I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, well, you guys will see that. Yeah? I don't know if we have the option to talk about things before we go get popcorn, but let's give it a shot. Let's talk about school. I hope we're in the same class next year. Yeah, actually, about that. Oh no. Have you, like, been held back because you're, like, kind of a shitty child? I appreciate you a lot. But you caused some problems. Never mind, everything is fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is, like, either moving or got held back. This is really suspicious. She's acting weird again like earlier. Well, she's been perpetually weird since, like, the dragon game. What is it? Do you not want to be in the same class as me? No, that's not it. Yeah. It's just that you can't. Yeah, it's just that I won't be. Forget it. There's so many dots. So many ellipses. I'm gonna say ellipses to that. Is this related to what she couldn't tell me before? I bet Junseo will know what this is about. Okay, well, talk about baseball. You know, I've been wondering for a while, if your parents won't let you play baseball, why don't you just play softball instead? Give me your hand, I'll show you. What is that supposed to mean? She's gonna leap into an alternate dimension. No, and show us the Ghost of Christmas Future where she plays softball. Dia offers Min her hand. Min presses their palms together so their hands line up. Her fingertips end a whole inch below Dia's. Oh, she has little tiny baby hands. Her hands are tiny. I have little hands. My friend who is 5 feet tall has the same size hands as me, and I'm 5'8". And not that that means anything, but generally your hands should be proportional to your size, and I just have tiny little itty bitty hands. But they're proportionate. They're, like, really nice looking. They're just tiny. And they have a freckle on them. Both hands have a different freckle. I guess that makes sense since her name is Min. The rest of her is Minnie, too. My hand is too small to grip a softball correctly. Well, you still have some growing to do. You're like, these kids are so fatalistic. Come on. I can't even pitch them. They always slip out halfway through windup. I don't have strong memories of being this old anymore. I don't remember how articulate we necessarily were. I don't remember how depthy our conversations got. I don't think they were that complicated. But I had a pretty strong internal dialogue that maybe I was missing out on some, like, socialization as a child. I was pretty awkward. Are softballs that much bigger than baseballs? Most of what I talked about as a kid was just practice from what I heard adults talking about. So, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? What kind of boys do you like? Do you have any secrets? And, like, the secrets would all be stupid stuff, like, always boy related, because girls are raised to just practice heterosexuality, and that's basically your whole childhood, is like how to be a good girl for a boy to have, and it's so fucking stupid. I don't know if it's any different nowadays for younger kids. I doubt it, but we're making strides. Most of that, it was that and animals I was obsessed with. And learning about rainforests, but I had video games too. I was a nerd from the start. So anyway, let's get back to it. That makes no sense. Shouldn't guys play softball and girls play baseball then? That's a very good point. Since guys usually have bigger hands. It's backwards. Why is it designed like that? Why is anything? Beats me. I don't know if we're going to make her mad by pushing her. It seems like she wants to get it out. Like, she keeps almost saying it and then backing off, so I'm going to do it. And then if she gets mad, then I guess that's just life. Are you sure everything is okay? Yeah, stop worrying. Okay, so she's not mad. I don't think I'm getting anywhere questioning her like this. I mean, If you interrogate her, she'll eventually break. Let's go get popcorn. Let's go. Okay. They got up! Exclamation points! They got up! Oh, I saw the popcorn guy pass these people. That is a child with some baggy clothes. Min is gawking excitedly at the baseball fans milling about. Look, there's so many white people here. It's just like on TV. I understand. Yeah, it really is. The neighborhood we live in is so Asian that I used to think white people were really rare. Well, they are. I understand. Yeah, there's places in California where it is like so starkly divided by racial lines. It's not as bad as like places like Milwaukee, but like it, you'll be on one side of the street and it'll be really fancy places in San Francisco, like Ritz hotels and shit. And on the other half, it's like a whole bunch of poor brown people who have nowhere to go because the housing and living expenses in California are so goddamn fucking high that people get stuck there. They can't work because entry level jobs are being pushed out of the way for wealthy people to live there. And so you're either in a service job working for wealthy people, unable to afford to live in that city, or you're a wealthy person. Like, it's starting to become such a clear and strong divide. And like more and more of like the middle class and like lower class have to live outside of the city and commute in. And like that's expensive and that's time consuming and it's just a mess. And I remember walking down the highway, not the highway, sorry, that main shopping street. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Market is what it's called. I never pay attention to street names. I was more visual landmark person. And they were having those Wall Street 1% protests, and this this lady in like 6-inch stilettos and like full on business gear and like shoulder pads. I kid you not, was like, these people don't even work in this city. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's the most like empty statement. Like, what was her point? That these people commuted in to protest? Like, okay. And anyway, it was the dumbest. People are so like out of touch. Anyway, I'm sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. These games are the worst. Too bad all these people are in our way right now, though. That's just like white people. We can't get through. I'm gonna ask them to move. Dia, they're not gonna respect you. You just gotta shove. Excuse me. No one seems to hear her. Yeah, you just you lean forward, you forward your shoulder through, and you let that shoulder part the waves for you, and you just go. You just squeeze between a woman and her child. Doesn't matter. Just get through. You don't have to be rough. You just have to insinuate yourself to the point where they're uncomfortable that they have to step back and give you space. I went to a really crowded high school, and it was like you just learned how to like weave your way through people. It's an art form. People who don't know how to do it, I feel so bad for. And you're the main problem in big areas where there's lots of people and there's tons of congestion. It's y'all who don't know how to work around large crowds and move. You just stand there. You panic. You gotta go. That was the worst. I'm never speaking again. Time to become a mime. I understand. Oh man, I used to cry from embarrassment as a kid anytime I messed up. Like if I ordered something at a restaurant and they were like, "We don't have that." And like I was like 8, I would burst into tears. I couldn't handle like the embarrassment. I'm much better now, but it was definitely anxiety. I have been clinically anxious since I was 5 years old. Like quantifiably, measurably, historically, I have been. It's amazing that I'm alive. Okay, but we can trust Min because Min's got the power. Okay. She grabs someone's baseball bat. No! No! Too far in the other direction and starts hitting people with it. Oh no! You dummies! Move or I'll kill you. Oh my god. This it's I like her because she's a girl and so I'm excusing this behavior. I can't help it. It's how I do. I forgive women and girls for everything. But this behavior is like a little bit too much. This is kind of fucking unacceptable. But people are moving for us. and we have the option to move. So we'll do that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.